matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense will have the football first here. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity at Tiger Stadium, and Kalen DeBoer, in his first taste of the rivalry, had the Tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, one week he looks great. The next week, just not quite there in the passing game. But this game, it was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year?
Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Looks like LSU has the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's when they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Bringing pressure. Trapped again in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Simpson. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback.
Here he goes.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's sharp. Gay moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, tied. They connect for 6.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Punt team making their way on the field. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open, look out! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front.
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab behind the line. It's Stilton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeps it on the draw. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. With the catch, it's Anderson. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Over the middle, it's sharp. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a keeper, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass rush closing in.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier.
Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Split backfield here. Pounding away with the run game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A play action, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. What a catch! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He escapes the pocket. Sacked on back-to-back plays. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Finds his man, has the first down. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, they found a matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.